So this is like an ongoing saga for me, and I'm just really kind of fed up with it. And I keep bumping into these videos from from women YouTubers, and they're leftist, and they're constantly complaining about men who come into their contents and men who watch their content and come into the comments, that is, and say things about, hey, the content creator may say something about, hey, all leftist men are unsafe for us. And inevitably, I'm thinking this is just like something, it's like a catfishing thing. A leftist man will say, well, hey man, not all of us are the bad guys. I don't understand why we're being lumped in. And then you'll get this so-called mommy teaching moment thing where they're trying to educate men on something about all men and the patriarchy and all that stuff. And it's like, it's frustrating because you can't say all birds or all dogs are all cats or all black men are criminals. I mean, the media says all black men are criminals, so it must be true. But if a black man steps up and says not all black men are criminals, I don't think anyone would argue with that. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. No one's going to really argue and say, well, hey, you're butthurt because someone said that black men can't be trusted because they're all criminals and part of the patriarchy. And if a black man says, well, I'm not a criminal, does that make him butthurt and wrong and he needs to be taught a lesson because of what? Please make that make sense. But that seems to be fine when these women creators are making content saying that all men can't be trusted, all men are part of the patriarchy, or all leftist men are part of the patriarchy, or whatever, and not differentiate by saying, well, 90% of men on the left are part of the patriarchy. Okay, great, fabulous. You've put in some statistics, something that we can research, something that we can say this is true or false. Okay, you're differentiating between, you're not saying that all of us are the bad guy, or all of us are this or that. It automatically, when you say all leftist men or all whatever and lump us into something, it automatically evokes a response. And I think that response is what they're after, is that pull us in so they can get the engagement type response. I think it's a shitty thing to do because, once again, not all men and not all leftist men are the bad guys. I was raised by all women all my life. There's no truly male figures in my life that got me where I am today. My mother, my aunt, and my grandmother. They got me to where I am today. It made me the man that I am today. To where I am compassionate, empathetic, and sympathetic towards multiple people. Multiple types, kinds of people, colors of people, sexes. It doesn't matter to me. I'm all about trans rights. I'm all about LGBTQ rights. I'm all about women's rights. I'm all about women's right to bodily autonomy. I'm all about men's rights and kids' rights. I'm that guy. I've made content about all of these things that I'm saying until it's coming out of my ears. I never get crap or any mention or attention because of the content that I've made about those things. But I get crap about saying that not all men. And it's upsetting. And the reason why it's upsetting is because not all fucking men. If it's all men, the ladies who make this content, these ladies like this who make the content, who get pissed off at us, give us shit for saying not all men, and try to do this mommy teaching moment bullshit to men who understand the fight, who have been in the fight. I've been in the fight all my life when it comes to women's rights and fighting against the patriarchy. When you try to do that mommy teaching moment bullshit on people like me, it really infuriates the living hell out of me. Because I know what the fuck is going on. I've been fighting for women's rights my whole life. I have suffered for fighting for women's rights because of fighting for women's rights. So it pisses me off when someone does that and tries to lump me in and say that I'm part of the goddamn patriarchy. When I am not. I don't have the power to be part of the patriarchy. Just because I have a penis doesn't mean that I'm part of the fucking patriarchy. It doesn't mean that I'm the guy that's out there making women's lives worse and taking their rights away because I'm a man, because I have a penis. That's just bullshit. And yes, it does piss me off. And yes, it does get under my skin. Because I don't say all men. I don't blame all women. Does anybody hear me blaming all women for my ex-wife? No, I don't blame all women for what my ex-wife done. I blame her. I don't blame you, women. I blame her. You don't blame all men, I would hope, for something that your husband or your ex-boyfriend did to you. I would hope not, because if you do, then you need to talk to a psychologist. And I think that's where we're coming to where people need to talk to someone. Because hurt people. And if you never fix and address that hurt, you're always going to have that hurt, and you're going to project that hurt onto other people. So please stop saying that men who say all men are just butthurt. No, we're not butthurt. It's hurtful. It's annoying. It's not helpful. Because I can assure you, and there will be some of you who will watch this video, and these ladies here may come across this video, and they may say, well, see, here's another prime example of a man being butthurt because he doesn't like the fact that women are doing this and asserting whatever. That's bullshit, because I've already stated that that's not the case. Because it's not the case. But I promise you, none of these women will go into their channels and all across all their social media and delete every male from all their social media. I guarantee you, they will not exile every man out of their life, because I'm sure they have children. I'm sure they have nephews and uncles and men figures in their lives that are probably leftists, that are not part of the patriarchy, obviously, because if they were, like they said, they don't need them in their lives, they would just get rid of them, right? So for these ladies and any other female content creators or non-content creators who feel that leftist men are the problem and we're all part of the patriarchy, okay, get rid of all the leftist men in your life. Matter of fact, you can't trust any men. Obviously not the men on the right, correct? So get rid of all of the men in your life and don't bother with us. Leave us alone. You stay over there, we'll stay over here. Stay away from us. Don't interact with us in any way whatsoever. And you can have that utopia of feeling safe. Because I think that's one of the things is safety. You're not safe around us. You don't feel safe. Then the only way you can have that safety is just to stay away from all men. Stay the fuck away from all of us. Tell your husband you got to divorce him. He's got to go. Boyfriends, just get rid of all the men out of your life. I agree with that. If that's going to make you feel safe, I'm 100% for it. Because I feel that women should have the autonomy to do whatever the hell they want to do and feel safe to be able to walk up and down the street and go places and do whatever the fuck they want to do without worrying about a man making some type of move on them or making their lives miserable. I agree with that. Women should be able to feel safe no matter where and when they go. I agree. But to do that, you need to get all men out of your life. Every single one of them. Start by taking care of that content that you got going and getting rid of all those men, those males, those patriarchal hating men that make you unsafe. Get rid of them away from your channel. Just take them out. Because I don't allow people on my channel who don't make me feel safe. I don't allow people on my channel who I feel as if aren't contributing to society and making it better. So you should do the same. If you're so adamant about how unsafe men are, if you're so adamant and so sure that all men are not safe, leftist men are not safe, men on the right are not safe, just men in general are not safe for you, remove the problem. You take that problem and you get rid of it. Don't sit here and make content talking about how terrible men are and how terrible we are because we're all part of the patriarchy, so you can get clicks and likes so that you can get engagement. Just do the thing. Stop complaining about it and just do the thing. I'll help you. Send me a list of guys you want off your channel. Give me access. I'll kick them off myself. I'll help you. I'll do whatever you need to do to feel safe. I will make sure that happens because I think you need to be safe. So go be safe. Get the men out of your life. Stop complaining about men coming into your channel and seeing your content and engaging you by saying not all men, because it's true. It's not all men, and we'll make it all happen. Other than that, please have a wonderful day. Everyone be safe out there. Love you guys all. And on another note, don't forget, every day now, around 7 p.m., the Dusty Smith Show comes on. And we have floating cats there. The mods are awesome. I'm one of them. And we usually have the most liveliest and craziest chat that you could ever imagine. And lots and lots and lots of emojis and stuff. So don't forget to subscribe to the Dusty Smith Show. You can hit him up on Patreon. Also, become a member for Dusty, and I'm sure he would like it. He runs a pet or an animal sanctuary where he takes care of a lot of cats and a lot of dogs. And I think he's a great guy. That's just my opinion. Other people may not agree. But feel free, hit up the Dusty Smith Show. Give him a watch. If you like him, great. Stay part of be one of the Dust Buddies. We'd appreciate it. If you don't like him, whatever. We all have free will. Have a great day. Stay safe out there. Hopefully I'll see you on the Dusty Smith Show.